Aloha Taurus, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we'll be doing your monthly June tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement within your birth chart in regards to these videos. Down below you can find the information to my Instagram and email. Also down below, if you would like to support my work, if this reading really assists you during this time, you can send me a tip or a donation via whatever the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App links below. Also keep in mind that we are in a major retrograde and eclipse season that of course will be playing a major part in the spiritual guidance and experiences that we have during this time. Okay, so Taurus, this is going to be, so pretty much what I'm seeing is that you guys have been waiting for something to come in, whether it's an answer, a decision, a certain opportunity, a certain promotion. You sense something coming in for you, and I sense it coming in about mid-June. But you're going to have to hold patience because I feel that it's not going to be as rapid as you think. And maybe you already have been waiting for a while. Like I'm saying, you might have to wait a little bit longer, or, you know, maybe mid-June. But also, I feel once it arrives in your life, there's going to be an unraveling that's going to happen when it comes to whatever it is that you sense coming in for yourself, whatever opportunity, relationship, connection, whatever it may be. It's going to take time to fully unravel. Okay, so patience is a virtue this month for you guys, Taurus. Holding your space and really being centered with yourself. So the first card you are receiving is the Four of Swords. So this is a card of meditation prayer. It's a card of rest and rejuvenation. It's a card of patience. Okay, so you know, during this present moment, you are meant to be in a state of reflection. You are meant to be, so you see something that's coming in, right? So prepare yourself in a spiritual, emotional manner. What are your insights telling you? Now prepare yourself based off of those insights. So why am I saying that something is coming in? Because you're getting the Three of Rods. The Three of Rods with this depiction of this person looking out to the horizon. Anytime I see that in tarot, that tells me that there's something coming in. There's something on the horizon that you can see, but maybe you don't know all the details, you don't know entirely what it is, and you need to wait for that to fully come in so that you can get all the details, the smaller details of whatever is coming in order to fully be able to act upon it. So until that happens, you should be preparing yourself, collecting your resources, getting in connection or in contact with certain people, sending out those emails, writing those lists, making sure that you're resting and you're rejuvenated so that when it comes in, you're up and ready to go and take this on. That's why you're getting the Four of Rods and then the Four of Swords and the Three of Rods. So the Three of Rods also is a card of making short-term and long-term plans. It's a card of, again, collecting the resources, working in tandem with others. It's great foresight for the future. It's great potential. It's great hope for the future. So what you are sensing for whatever is coming in, or whatever you're sensing for yourself within the rest of this year, within a year, within 2 months, whatever, you are accurate about it. However, there's just finer details that you aren't going to be able to fully see or understand until it's entirely revealed to you, until this opportunity or person, place, or thing is revealed in its entirety. So make sure you just really keep that in mind during this time. Now, you're also receiving the Ten of Rods. So just be aware of taking on too much, you know, taking on too much of other people's energy, taking on too many responsibilities. With this energy coming in, you know, maybe once it comes in, you're going to want to do everything all at once, and that will be destructive. That will not work out for you. That will put you on some sort of level of failure. So make sure you're taking it one step at a time. This isn't something that's meant to be rushed. This is something that is meant to help you plan for the future. So this is something that is long term. If it's long term, it doesn't need to be, you know, you don't need to go head first into it, is what I'm trying to say. You can take your time. So the Ten of Rods is warning you of that. It also may be telling you right now, if you're doing that, that you need to lay down some of this load, because you might be a bag lady during this time, you know, and you can't get to where you want to go as fast as you like because you have too much holding you down. Now, again, this can be responsibilities, emotions, mindsets. Keep in mind that when we have too much emotional or mental attachments, or just emotional and mental attachments that are very heavy, very challenging, it weighs us down energetically. The Ten of Rods also tells us that we might be trying to protect ourselves in a way that isn't necessary, because you see this person and he's struggling to hold up these rods, and in a way it looks like he's trying to protect himself from something or trying not to look at something, but there's nothing around him that shows any danger. So when I pull this card, I always tell people to be more open to receiving, be more vulnerable, but be more vulnerable in the sense of your intuition, okay? Because we are talking about taking on too much energetically. Don't be vulnerable in that sense. Be vulnerable of the new perspectives, to be open, to be changeable, to be shiftable, if that's a word, to be a chameleon, you know, to receive new information or see something new and be willing to take it on, not close yourself off to it. Be vulnerable and open to change and receiving new information. With it being the number 10, it shows that either if you're in this kind of phase right now, it'll be over soon, you're almost at the finish line, or if it's something that you're kind of being forewarned about and you might step into, it won't be a part of your life for very long. Now you're receiving the Six of Rods. So this is a card of victory. So whatever has been putting emotional and mental, physical strain on your life, whatever has caused stress-related health concerns, this is coming to an end this month, and you're going to be stepping away from it in big ways. So from going from the Ten of Rods and then the Six of Rods, which is victory, and then the Eight of Cups, which is leaving and moving on, specifically emotionally and spiritually. It is emotionally and spiritually detaching from something so that you may free yourself from it, so that you may surrender, so that you may finally let go of this. This is something that makes you very emotional. So it can be a relationship, you know, a very close connection, but can also be an aspect of your workplace, you know, a soul mission, a destiny, a specific aspect of who you are. It's something that pulls at your heartstrings, definitely. It's something that you can sense on an intuitive level, but you're stepping away from it. Now, in this card, you see the eclipse right there at the top. So we are in eclipse season. So this is telling me that, for one, this could have been going on since this time last year. So think back to this time last year. What have you brought forward? You're going to be letting go of that. Or this is also telling me that this eclipse of recent, and we're also going to be having one on June 10th, it is exposing this to you. It is showing you these more challenging attachments that you have to these specific people, places, or things that you really need to let go of, because it's causing you stress and strain and making you take on too much. It can very much be an aspect of taking on other people's responsibilities, taking on other people's traumas, taking on other people's actions, in the sense of, if you see your husband not doing something, then you take on that energy and you try to do it yourself, or you turn it into something that's about you when really that's his own thing. Okay, so I encourage you guys to reflect on that, to think about that, and understand that you're stepping away from it. So hold the patience. What you sense for yourself is coming in. You need it to come in fully, to fully understand what you're going to do with it and get the finer details. Drop the bags, don't be a bag lady, and step away from those bags as a whole. Drop them on the ground and then leave and head forward, charge forward, okay? So that's all I have for you guys this month, and best of luck to you, and aloha.